All right. Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing this truth, and you few sisters out here watching and listening and learning. This is going to be a short, quick lesson on subdue your own understanding in order to receive the law of life. Getting that from a particular scripture, as I was reading that, I ran across the 2nd Esdras, the 14th chapter, about the law of life. And so it just got me thinking about what is the law of life, and also how Esau Edom has total disregard for the law of life, which is the Holy Scriptures, the Bible, the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, because you keep those laws, that's how you live. Meaning, not only do we do it for the pleasing of the Most High, but we also do it for our own benefit. He gave us these laws to benefit us, not just to do what's pleasing unto Him, but also these laws are how you govern and how you have a successful life and a more profitable life that flourishes. Meaning, there are laws on how you treat the earth, the laws on how you treat your animals, the laws on how you treat your brothers and sisters, or the laws on how you treat yourself, all that good stuff. That's how you extend your life, by following these laws. But the first scripture I want to get is Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 6, verse 37 says, "Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandments. He shall establish thine heart, and give thee wisdom at thine own desire." And you see, if you meditate on his commandments, he'll give you wisdom. And that's exactly what he does. When you take the time to study, read, get into his word, learn who he is, and try to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, he in turns give you wisdom on how to just maneuver through life in general. Depending on what situations come up, because of certain laws that you've read or certain laws that you've studied and meditated on, it'll help you make it through. I'm going to catch another one. This is Psalms 119, verse 15. "I will meditate in thy precepts, and have respect unto thy ways." And that's what David was talking about. He meditating on these precepts, meditating on his word. And that's what we really need to be doing. And like I said, I am guilty of kind of slacking off on my reading. I'm gonna do a little more reading, and I encourage you brothers and sisters out there to do a little more reading too. Psalm chapter 1, starting at verse 1. "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful," which basically means you eschewing evil, you avoiding evil. You're trying to stay on a righteous path. But check out verse 2. "But his delight is in the law of the Most High, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night." And we do need to be meditating on his law, because that law is pretty much what's going to bring you wisdom. It's through meditating in his law, the Most High will open up your mind to receive his wisdom. This is Psalm chapter 100, verse 5. "For the Most High is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endure to all generations. This truth is the same yesterday, today, and forever. This truth has not changed. Esau Edom may have changed it, put a false narrative out there, put all kind of lies and cover things up, all that good stuff. But the truth has always been the same. The Most High's name has always been Yahweh. His son's always been name has been Yahweh Shai. There's always been the high priest in the heavens. We've always been the Israelites. Everything about this truth has always been the same. Has always remained. Now, the way of truth had been hidden from us for a particular time, but we're in the time of that truth being revealed unto all the earth. And how did that come about? Through wisdom. Through the Most High, His mercy, allowing us to breathing that breath of life back into us. Giving us that knowledge back. That's it. I want to get my focal point scripture. Let's see. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 14, starting at verse 28. It says, "Hear, O Israel, our fathers at the beginning were strangers in Egypt, from whence they were delivered, and received the law of life, which they kept not, which ye also have transgressed after them." Now, like I said, what's that law of life? These laws, statutes, and commandments. This word is a law of life. It brings you life. As a matter of fact, that's one of the promises, is that it will be written in us, written in our hearts, for everlasting. So I'm read that again. And received the law of life, which they kept not, which ye also have transgressed after them. Verse 31. Then was the land, even the land of Zion, parted among you by lot. But your fathers and ye yourselves have done unrighteousness, and have not kept the ways which the highest commanded you. And for as much as he is a righteous judge, he took from you in time the thing that he had given you. And now are ye here, and your brethren among you. Therefore, if so be that ye will subdue your own understanding, and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy. So that was the focal point of my lesson. Subdue your own understanding in order to receive the law of life. Because growing up here, especially growing up here in Babylon the Great, we are taught everything opposite of what the Most High wants. So, we taught it's okay to eat pork, shrimp, lobster, crab, crawfish, mussels, catfish, all that good stuff. We are told it's okay to do that. We're told it's okay to basically commit adultery, sleeping with another man's wife. As a matter of fact, it's pushed upon our people to sleep with other men's wives. What they call that famous singer, Trey Songz, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Like, come on now, think about it, bro. Wickedness is really pushed upon here, especially upon our people, and our people embrace wickedness. And so I just wanted to say we gotta put those things off, because what we gotta subdue or put by our own understanding of what we think, what we were taught, for the understanding of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So, hope you're edified. Shalom.